A lot lately, we've been hearing people use the term, the chickens have come home to roost. Now, we know that came from Malcolm X in 1963 in New York at a Nation of Islam chapter where he was delivering a speech called God's Judgment on White America. Now, during the question and answer portion of it, a reporter asked him his opinion of the recent, at the time, assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Now, mind you, he and all the other members of the Nation of Islam, especially the ministers, right, were told, do not say anything about the assassination of John F. Kennedy because he is, at the time, right, considered to be America's most beloved son. So be quiet because we do not want any extra attention coming to us. Now, that came directly from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? So be quiet. That's the word. Well, unfortunately, this is what Malcolm X said to that reporter. Being an old farm boy myself, chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. They only made me glad. And then he went on to say, in fact, the chickens coming home to roost in America today are the same chickens that America sent out to the rest of the world. Okay, so some people might say, well, that was kind of esoteric. But then, a lot of people's like, oh my God, he's basically saying that John F. Kennedy deserved it, right? It was some sort of like karma type of thing. Well, unfortunately, Malcolm X was suspended for 90 days because he was in, direct opposition to what was told to him. Okay. And then, of course, y'all know the rest is history from that point. So I'm bringing all this up to say, when y'all run around talking about the chickens have come home to roost, now y'all know why y'all saying it, because of something that recently happened, right? When y'all saying that, make sure y'all tell the whole story, because the whole story is maybe you shouldn't be saying anything, right? Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad also taught to think 5 times before you speak. 5. Because thinking once may not get it, right? We may think and say, well, it's not so bad. We'll think about it again, then again, then again, then again. And then when you think about it for 5 times, you might say, yeah, I don't need to be posting that or saying that or whatever the case is, right? Because it may cost you something. It may cost you your job, which we see now. A lot of people losing their jobs because we find that now, well, it ain't really never been free for us, right? But freedom of speech ain't really free to everybody. It may cost, you some money, and depending on whatever the situation is, not thinking may cost you a relationship and even your very life, right? So we have to be wise. We have to use emotional intelligence. We have to say, well, yeah, I could say that, but do I really need to? And as I've been saying lately, I saw a quote, actually I heard it in a movie that said attention is the new currency. And it blew me away because it is, right? Even if somebody's going to get like 3 likes from saying something incendiary, that they're like, 3 people liked it. And it's like, okay, but is that going to cost you something for saying something incendiary when you could have just really kept that to yourself? So I'm, again, telling y'all, why y'all are running around talking about the chickens have come home to roost, the chickens have come home to roost, tell the other side of that story. Other side of the story is, unfortunately, it cost dear brother Malcolm X something when, he could have just obeyed what he was told to do. It really could have all been so simple. And so we should learn from history. But when we learn from history, learn the whole story. Don't just run around saying the things that you think are incendiary, right? So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.